The power of self-love. Today, I want to share with you the power of self-love. And I'll start with a quote from the Gospel of Thomas 89. Jesus said, "Why do you wash the outside of the cup? Don't you understand that the one who made the inside is also the one who made the outside?" My understanding here is everything comes from within, and outside of us is the same thing. So when we captivate the love that within our heart, if our desires and dreams, then the outside will become the inside. I have no doubt in my belief that there is no limitation to the human mind, but to the degree of the individual aspiration and attitude. The freedom of thought, knowing that thoughts are the basis of creativity from a heart of love of man. Christ taught us to love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment than this. Mark 12:30-31. Indirectly, he was teaching us to love ourselves. Power of self-love. Because if you love yourself, it's easier and automatically to love your neighbor. How can you give something that you don't have? For self-love produces such qualities in human: oneness in spirit, courage, peace of mind, joy, amazing disposition of humbleness, gracefulness, compassion, assurance, kindness, contentment, gratefulness, trust, and faithful in all that is love. So a good man, out of the goodness of his heart, bring forth good. Luke 6:45. Self-love. For in our heart are our deepest thoughts, and does not conform, only conform to what is coming within. From. Everything is created from God, our higher self of love, and we are the co-creators of our desires from the heart of love, our essence. Let your self-love be, and watch the amazement unfold for the goodness of all. But you have to be patient. You have to be patient. It's a process. As Christ said, he told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Thought it is the smaller of all the seed, yet when it grows, is the biggest of the garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds comes and perch on its branches. Matthew 13:31-32. But God is what Jesus Christ is saying here, in my understanding or in my view, is beginning to understand who you are, that you are of a love, and when you produce those love, it's a process. It takes time for you to come to that realization of freedom of thought, with constructing thought of being in a way that the outcome of it is always goodness. And when you become to understand those things, you share with your brothers and sisters. Be patient and follow the process, and know that it's only you, and yes, only you can change how you want to be. The mindness and the awesomeness of the power of self-love. Always be mindful of your true self of love. Thank you for your attention, and my love and the peace of Christ be with you. Love perspective, the power of self-love.